Okay, let's get this show started because this ain't gonna be a long stream. The reason why I'm so late... Wait, I don't have to explain myself to anybody. The fuck? I don't have to do shit. I'll show up to my stream whenever I damn well want, and I'll leave whenever I damn well want. In fact, I'm done actually. Yo, remember when I used to just stream just to say I was streaming that day? That was crazy. That was a great time. Holy shit. Okay, anyway. Yo, it's funny. Silent Hill F seriously looks like such a meme game sometimes, like with some of the stuff I see. Where was the stupid bunny outfit or whatever? Like, I don't know if that's supposed to symbolize something. I know they always have the rabbit shit, right? The Usagi, the moon rabbits or whatever. Yeah, I know you're joking. It's fine. Don't worry. Wait, I put shadows in? Oh, shit, I did. Amazing. That's gonna happen this weekend, by the way. Now, since I built my desk, I did everything I needed to. That's gonna happen this week. The only thing is, I don't know. Is Kingdom Hearts gonna get the shaft this week for tomorrow? Or is Xenoblade gonna get the shaft? I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. By the way, Virtuos apparently also did the Metal Gear Solid remaster, so I think their entire existence is just doing remasters. Which, I mean, so far it seems like they've done a good job. The only thing I know about Metal Gear is they removed the cheat code, the Konami code for the end. And what was the other thing that they did? They removed the cheat code for the end, and they removed the jiggle physics on Eva's boobs, because of course they did. Why wouldn't they? Fuck. This is what happens when I don't play this in like a week. You're out of your mind. Oh my god. Baird is the best squad mate ever. Yeah, I don't know why that video got censored. For some reason, the comments locked and they never unlocked. I don't understand. I did not lock those comments. For some reason, YouTube just said, nah, man, this video has permanently locked comments and there's nothing you can do about it. I even posted it in the Discord. There's no restriction on it. There's nothing. It will not allow me to do anything. I don't want it to be that way, but that's, you know, YouTube obviously can overrule me at the drop of a hat. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. It's something, but I don't know. And I didn't even know it was like that until I saw your comment. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I posted it in the Discord. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean the comments are locked? I thought maybe I'd fucked up or something. No. They did change the comment system under the hood, so maybe that affected something. It could also just be that Gears of War gets flagged as like one of those mature campaign games. Let me turn up the volume, by the way, at least a little bit. It's also possible that Gears just got flagged because it's a very bloody, gory game, so they just locked the comments. Now, what I could do is I could go over here real quick, and I don't know, how do you even lock comment sections? I don't know. I genuinely don't even know. How do you lock comments on a video? I don't even know. So I guess Gears of War Reloaded Part 2 will just never have anything. I don't know. It'll just never have a comment section. I'm sure all 10 people who will watch it in the next 10 years, but then why could I post it on Part 1? Random. It's random. There could have been a scene in the video that the auto flagger was just like, yeah, this is too gory. Content ID it. Lock it. Who knows? They don't tell me. And if they don't tell me, they definitely not telling you. I didn't even know until you posted about it. Genuinely, I was like, what the fuck? Why would I lock comments on a random Part 2? Why would I even care? Why would anyone care? Gears is a fucking 20-year-old game at this point, bro. That's why all this censor shit is stupid. Who the fuck cares, dude? Gears of War came out when I was like 12. This is an old fucking game. So who knows? Maybe it was something I said triggered a random algorithm. Maybe it's just the game. Could be completely random. Maybe it's a legitimate glitch and it wouldn't happen. Or rather, it shouldn't happen. Who knows? And we'll never know because I'll never get feedback on why that's the case. For a video with only 4 views, yeah, it's not, we're never getting feedback on it. So it is what it is. Remember the part where the guy fell and got ripped apart? You mean the part where he didn't even get ripped apart? They just swapped his fucking body and unloaded his current one? Yeah, that if that triggers it, I don't even know how you could even have a playthrough then. On anything. Like, what? How are my Dead Space videos able to have comments? I mean, I don't know. It could be something recent. Maybe they're like, I don't know, man. All these violent video games, dude. We live in the fucking dark ages again. We went from the timeline where Jack Thompson was based and I'd lost to the timeline where everything sucks now. You need a key to open this. Okay. Best part is he felt, yeah, the body isn't even in the correct place. You could see like the bits and bobs that put it together. You could see exactly how Gears is put together. That it wasn't, the Reloaded collection isn't very great. I'm not gonna lie to you. They probably should have actually remastered it and then just included Gears like Classic or something. If you really want to play OG Gears of War, like that's fine, I'm not gonna blame you. But Gears of War 1 is definitely a game that deserved the Halo CE remastered attention because man, that game sucks. It is very outdated. And don't get me wrong, it's very formulaic, it's very good, but it's also not to die for. Like, I wouldn't lose my shit if I couldn't play Gears 1 at this point. Like, I think you should play it once just to get the feel of it. Hello, you scared the shit out of me. I definitely think you should play it once just to get the feel for it. But after that, like, it's not a game that's like, I wouldn't play the multiplayer for it. I know actual dudes that played in game battles that don't play Gears 1 competitive or at all on multiplayer because it's just Gears 2 added so much good stuff. Hello, Narg. Gears 2 added so much good stuff, like you just, it's not the same. It's just not worth it. And I totally understand. They added chainsaw dueling. That's like the only major change that they made to Gears 1 Reloaded. It's not the worst remaster I've ever played, but it's also not winning any awards. Oh shit, Daedric helmet, what the fuck? Did we ever get one? I think we did, right? Yeah, we did. I like how now we're finding it. Only had to get to level 25, and everything becomes a bullet sponge, or a damage sponge. So yeah, it is what it is. What the fuck? We haven't seen one of these in a while. Fucking ogre. Okay. Nice death pose like an anime character. Gears scared the crap out of me. I got a pre-order alert. I was, what the fuck, I have a pre-order? Yeah, if you bought Ultimate, you got it for free. So I didn't have to pay anything. The only thing I could think is if I could still earn achievements for Ultimate, I'll play Ultimate someday, just so I could get the easy achievements. Like if I could get co-op on that, whatever. It's like a free couple hundred gamer score for doing nothing. Pick up the tags. Call it a day. That's all. Doesn't have to be anything serious. I beat Dead Space 2 on Zealot. Very nice. Honestly, not that hard. Not to take it away from you, but it's a pretty manageable feat, and so that's why I don't know. Dead Space 1, you could just use the cheat. I forget what it is, but you could just use the cheat, and you can just infinitely give yourself stasis, and that basically makes the game into a joke. Besides a handful of things. Where the fuck is it? There we go. Should be unbreakable. Yep. One of the few skills I could actually level up. Okay, that might be enough to level up, believe it or not. We're really close to leveling up. Attacking? Nope. And we're going to get armor to 93. This will probably be the last level up of the playthrough, because I couldn't see myself having enough time to get another one. I didn't notice any difference from medium, honestly. Yeah, there's difference. You take more damage. The resources are a little sparse. But yeah, it's not like a huge jump like, say, Resident Evil is, where, like, you will absolutely just go... You will get bit in Resident Evil 1 and go from healthy to basically near death. I mean, that's why all those difficulties sound the way they do. It's like, do you like taking a walk, a brisk hike, or like a severe, like, difficult mountain climb? And I mean, like, yeah, those are pretty accurate. Now, in fairness, they don't really let you play as the real on the real difficulties for the first time, but I get why. They don't want someone to hop in and immediately get just mobbed by the first handful of zombies, because the Resident Evil Remake is way different than Resident Evil Classic. Resident Evil Original is, like, impossible to find anyway, and I'm actually going to buy the GOG pack soon, because I'm kind of on my GOG kick, because GOG actually is pretty dope. They have a lot of stuff on it. I just hope they get more. So, Force Gun, yeah, Force Gun is the best gun in the game by far. You have a nice medium range burst beam, and then you have that very wide close range attack. Oh my god, we found another one. Dude, what? That's the same armor I already have. We found another one. It's a shame that it's ebony armor and not Daedric, but whatever. So what do you all want to see tomorrow? Around 6 p.m. Eastern. Do you want to see more Kingdom Hearts? Or do you want to see Xenoblade? I never used the line gun. I never really liked it. Even in Dead Space 1. But I miss playing Dead Space. I think I did I do a playthrough on Dead Space really early on the channel? I feel like I did. I don't know if you all have been looking. I've been doing a couple of things just on my own free time. I've been fixing up the directory. The directory should be kind of better. Did I finish that early Dead Space playthrough? No, I didn't. Did I do commentary on it? Let's see. 15 years ago. Holy shit.
59. Okay, hey guys, it's Spray and Pray here. Now we're gonna do some of that mystery game I talked about earlier during my Hitman, when I was playing like the first 2 levels of Hitman before it crashed and we moved on. Now, really, it's a tough choice. I don't know which of these 2 games I should do. I'm definitely gonna do both of them eventually. Whichever one I don't do right now, I will definitely do later. But the problem is, they're both awesome games. I love them both to death.
I don't know what the other game was.
Pretty much, it's just hard to decide which one I'm going to do right now because I'm postponing my Resident Evil 4 playthrough. That's just postponed.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That's just, I'm just, meh. I played through that game so many times on the Wii version. I'm not too excited about hopping back in on that. Back in on it, should I say. So, Kingdom Hearts, it's still a mess. Everything's everywhere. I gotta get that stuff together. There's like duplicate parts.
Yeah, what the fuck? I remember that. Yo, I would wake up super early in the morning to edit this shit. Pause. I would wake up super early in the morning to edit this shit, and there would be duplicate parts of Kingdom Hearts. I was like, what the fuck? How did this happen? Like, how do I even have duplicate parts of Kingdom Hearts on the channel? All your mannerisms really stuck? Yeah, you're listening to... How old was I when I made this video? January 19th, 2010. So 2010 I turned 15, so this was 14. I'm 14 in like some months, like 14 and 9 months, 14 and 6 months, 14 and 7 months. Yeah, this is me. Yo, look at, peep the fucking gamer score, by the way. 8,970. And now we're 10 times that. Holy shit. I really gave a whole fucking part intro? Damn.
I'm saying...
I didn't finish this, though? That's wild. I didn't fucking finish this? Damn.
Okay, good. Now the flickering lights are gone. That's a start. Anything good in here? Yes, there are. It's okay. That was just a scary room for no reason.
Damn, this is really nostalgic. This actually makes me miss those good old days, huh?
Let's go this way.
Let's go this way. Oh shit!
Oh, I remember this one. They want you to charge down there and kill that baby. And then look at that. It's a mother.
There you go. Yo. I haven't played Dead Space Classic since the playthrough, since the last playthrough. If I go back to the directory, and then I go here, this is the last time I played Dead Space, was 2013. Dead Space Classic, at least. This is the full playthrough I did 3 years later. I actually did. You could even tell it looks better. Just way better by comparison. I'm gonna put thumbnails on all this, by the way. A lot of these playthroughs I don't have thumbnails on. I'm gonna put thumbnails on them. I'll get around to it, don't worry. I'm working on it. It takes me a little bit of time to go back and do it. I'm gonna work on putting it. Do I have, what the fuck is it called? Do any of these have thumbnails? Dead Space. Does Dead Space 3 have thumbnails? Probably not, I'm guessing, right? Yeah, I gotta put thumbnails on Dead Space 3, and I gotta... How many videos? 67! Oh my fucking god, dude! No wonder people come in and ask me if there'll ever be more of this. What the fuck? That's crazy! You know, when I made this playthrough, I didn't think it was ever gonna be nearly as big as this. Like, genuinely. It was like probably one of my most watched playthroughs. Okay, that's maybe not true. It's definitely the one that people ask me about the most. I think that people that watch me play Dead Space 3 co-op genuinely actually watched it and want to see me play more of it. I'm not gonna complain. That shit was fun. 30 is very old. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm already having my... You know how you have a midlife crisis? I've already had a quarter life crisis. I'm going to, or have already begun, my third life crisis, my third of a life crisis, and then I'm going to get my my midlife crisis, and then I'll have another one, I don't know, 2/3? He says it's not old. Cope. Be glad you're young, Narg. I'm 25, I have everything before me. Yeah, thanks. Really appreciate that one, brother. I'm 30 and I have nothing. Isn't it great? I love it. There you go. I mean, that's why I like my my channel for, man. Could you imagine hearing your old self like that? And just, I can't remember, you know, obviously every recording session I've ever done. I've done thousands. But could you imagine hearing your old self like that in picture perfect quality? Like, probably telling stories and shit about stuff that happened. And then I'll be like, damn, I forgot all about that. You know, someday, 10, 15 years from now, the same thing will occur again. I'll be like 40, approaching my 50s, and I'll be like, damn, remember when I was recording and doing all that other stuff? That was depressing. Thanks, Narg. Yeah, great. Hello. Where the fuck do you come from? Only missing starting some olden god-tier plot that threatens reality. Yeah, you ever just realize, like, you're never gonna do anything, like, super epic and cool because real life is boring? And instead of going on magical adventures to do anything fun or exciting, you're just gonna end up paying taxes and bailing out people who waste their money all their life. And then the people feel bad and we have to give them welfare. It's gonna be very fun. Always a positive for the rest of us, right? You too can support someone who's made bad life decisions with your money. That's why I gotta play all these other games for the channel. So, Oblivion, I know people, if someone's watching this, they'll be like, damn, when is this dude ever gonna play the fucking game? Yeah, we will probably get around to playing the game for this, like actually completing the story. But I don't know, I like playing Elder Scrolls games and just exploring. Like, that to me is what makes an Elder Scrolls game fun. So, I mean, like, you know, some people it's bulldozing the story. For me, it's just wandering, and this is mostly just like a fuck around stream anyway. Like, I actually kind of enjoy just wandering around and looking at stuff in Oblivion. It's not like, you know, Fallout or something, right? Like, for me, Fallout's a little bit more follow the story. I'm just more interested in Fallout. I don't really like the fantasy world of Elder Scrolls as much. but I kind of like just exploring. And the fact that they made the level system actually like usable in this game and better, even though it's a little bit spongy still, it's just it's more interesting for me. So yeah, once every other day, so that way I don't mess up my uploads, I'm just going to start changing all of the thumbnails on a playthrough. Now, I am going to change all some playthroughs are over 100 parts long, so by definition, I have to take multiple days to fix it. No. But, you know, certain playthroughs like that Dead Space one is only 31 parts. But it's some classic. Which, by the way, that I think you've seen how I've changed the directory. It's all on one page. I'm going to keep working on it. And that way, you don't have to go through 50 different tabs. You just can control F at whatever game you want to see if I played. Spraynard, you know that feeling when you really want to play a game? Hit me when I went back to Frostpunk and I went ham. Yeah, sometimes I just genuinely want to play like an old school game I haven't played in many years. You know, and like, it could be Spyro, it could be, you know, some other game maybe, right? But sometimes you just really want to play something, you know, either from your childhood or just in general. But I can't sit here and play this every day, right? Like, would you want to sit here and watch Metroid Fusion for the billionth time? No. So that's why I try to keep it a little special and only play it like once a year. Because if I played it more than that, I feel like that would be like a little bit messed up. Metroid Fusion is not going to change that drastically from the last 10 times I played it, so I don't want to do that. Happened to me with Metal Gear Rising. Metal Gear Rising, Blood Lung, Jesus. Metal Gear Rising's biggest problem to me is that it's so short. And I was like, damn, if only this game was longer and really took advantage of the whole, like, systems it has. Because it has some very unique systems, but it's so short. It's just right to the point. I'm not saying it needed to have a billion open world objectives. I'm just saying that the game is pretty short. That's like a game you could finish in 1 or 2 sittings. But it was a 2013 game. And if there's nothing else you could say about 2013, that was a year where they just genuinely threw everything at the wall and tried to see what would stick. It was a very good time for gaming. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll play Kingdom Hearts. I kind of want to play Xenoblade. Oh, fuck. Excellent. Kingdom Hearts is going to be slow. I don't think it's even slow because I have to level. I think it'll just be slow because it's a very slow game. Oh my god! I'm jumping past these fuckers. Well, fortunately, if you want to see me play Metroid Fusion, there's no less than 7 playthroughs on the channel of me playing Metroid Fusion. So that is not a game that you're going to have to wait if you want more content of. I have played it excessively over the years. So go ahead and enjoy that. Thank you. Sometimes I wonder if the power hits are even worth it, honestly. Then you get back into Metal Gear 5. My save got fucked over right when the old Xbox died. Damn. Dude, the channel is already glacial. What do you mean glacial? We got stuff coming out. I'm going back to Death Stranding this week. Death Stranding and then Shadows for the streams. Chanthrax Blight. We are just a fucking STD magnet in this game. Fuck, that should have been good. What do I really want to play? I want to play new games. That's the honest truth. Like, even if it's just dicking around like this on a playthrough, I want to play new things. I don't want to have a channel that's only the same 3 games. You know, like, yeah, it's cool to have a game you come back to every so often, right? Like, I'm not going to sit here and say that's the problem, but I don't want to just play, like, once you see Metroid Fusion once or twice, or maybe even 3 times, you've kind of seen it already. So I'm not, like, I don't want to do that, you know what I mean? Like, I'll play new games I haven't played before, old games I haven't played, but I don't want to play the same game a billion times unless it's a game like, for example, like, a game I really want to learn is, like, Welcome to the Game 2. Like, that's a game that every time you play it, it's a different game, basically, because there's always some random variety to it. But it's a very difficult game. It's knowingly unfair, and I'd have to put a lot of time into learning it. Like, that's why I don't really stream Final Fantasy but once a week anyway, because I don't want to just be the Final Fantasy channel. Not that I am. I want to make sure that, like, you know, if I'm doing Final Fantasy, it's a story mission, it's a story patch, or like I'm raiding and I'm making progress or something, right? Like, that's why I don't stream roulettes anymore. I don't want to get too cozy with that, you know? Like, I was thinking about, like, Hyrule Warriors as well. Hyrule Warriors might be a fun game to play on the Switch. Because I want to do the adventure maps, and I never got to really do it back in the day. If you remember, that was something I started and I never finished. So I kind of want to do it on definitive, you know, just so I could really enjoy it, you know, just get the whole thing, just try all the maps. I would love that. Hey, Ash, welcome. How's it going? Been a while. That's our 3rd viewer. Someday we're going to get to 4 viewers at a time on a regular basis. Can you imagine? Peak. How about you? I'm good. I'm good. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I have a new desk behind me and a lot of other things, so that's why I've been kind of AWOL. And that's really it. There's nothing very exciting. I don't have anything very exciting to post. We will play Xenoblade probably tomorrow, or maybe Kingdom Hearts. I guess I don't know. Xenoblade I have a good amount of, so maybe I'll do Kingdom Hearts and just try to get through Deep Jungle, which will probably be one of the most annoying parts, because you kind of should do it before you do Olympus Coliseum. I've always struggled more when I don't do it first, so... Especially since Olympus Coliseum, like, doesn't really even have a world anyway, which kind of sucks. Yeah, we're gonna also do Devil May Cry soon. That's gonna happen on the channel as well. We have the co-op content. I've been telling Max, like, you know, we got co-op content, so no rush. Got it. That's it? What the fuck? Oh, you can't go this way. What the hell? Wait, no, you absolutely cannot. It's blocked. Oh my god. That weird side hit never works for me at all. It's not what I want at all. Okay. You know, I could never get into Disgaea. That's like a weird meme series I never really could get into. I never enjoyed it. It's too self-aware and memey. It's like Borderlands to me, you know? Like, that's one of the things I don't like about Borderlands. It's too fucking memey. Borderlands, after the first game, just is way too up its own ass about making weird, obscure references and jokes. So that's why I never really got into it anymore. And I don't hate it. Right? Like, well, no, actually, that's not true. I hate what they've done to it. They patched it. They added all that weird terms of service shit. Yeah, I'm sure it's funny, but I don't know. Like, I need a game that's a little bit serious, and Disgaea is definitely not that fucking game. That's for sure. What is this guy holding? What the hell? War Axe of the Inferno. Okay. And I am over encumbered, of course. Why would I not be? Let's see. 8 pounds. Would you believe a glass maze? Persona 4 with the Narg seal of approval? I don't know, man. Like, Persona games are fine. I just don't really like how they usually play. Like, Metaphor might be the only Atlas game I think I really enjoyed from start to finish, and even then they do a lot of the shit I don't like in Persona. And I said that in the Metaphor playthrough. I wish the game was a little bit longer and utilized at least 2 more months. They always introduce some character at the ass end of the game and you barely even get to use him. And I really hate that they do that, because usually they're the most interesting characters to me, and then you will just never ever get to use them ever at all. Like, you can, I guess Persona you could grind a little bit easier than Metaphor, right? You could run around for like a day or two in the dungeon, whereas Metaphor you kind of can't. I don't know, I feel like that's the biggest problem with Metaphor, is it wasn't really a straight Persona game. Cute. That would have been the one thing I wish it did more, was be more Metaphor, or be more like Persona. It's not enough of Persona. It feels like they were going to have an extra dungeon or two. So in like a year or two when they release Metaphor ReFantazio like Deluxe or something, I wouldn't be surprised if they added like another dungeon or something and changed the game a little bit. Or maybe they won't. Maybe they won't do it. Who knows? I don't know. Narg, you ever played Onimusha? Love Onimusha? Yeah, I had a feeling you'd play. We have some weebs in the chat. We have some weebs. Some filthy weeaboos. Fuck. Listen, I cannot tell you how excited I am for Pokemon. I think Pokemon is going to be one of the best playthroughs I do all year. It's either, look, here's the thing. Either ZA is going to be an insane shiny hunting festival of like all these other Pokemon that you probably can't reliably shiny hunt, or we're going to beat it, we're going to climb to max rank in the story, and there's DLC allegedly planned for it, and then we'll just stop. We'll just run out of shit to do, and then we'll just stop. I mean, I'm looking forward to it one way or another. That's going to be interesting. Make sure to claim your shiny legendaries on Scarlet Violet. Oh, Lord. Let me... That is a very good point. Oh, no, I can't do it. When's the deadline for that? Do you know? When is the deadline for that, Ash? Because I still haven't done it. Shit. You want to know why I haven't done it? Here, allow me to show you why I haven't done it, okay? You're going to love this. You're going to absolutely love this. Yeah, September 30th, but I don't want to be here on September 29th. So what I've been doing, and this game is so fucking loud, it's insane. I've been trying to get a shiny Pidgey, but what happens is that this Pidgey event is from 2 days ago. So basically I've been trying to shiny hunt Pidgeys, and I have just been getting fucked. I have been getting nowhere close at all. And so this really just sucks because I want to get a shiny Mega Pidgeot. And like, I do have a shiny Pidgey on my gold, but the problem is that if I bring it for my gold, I won't be able to change the Pokeball. So that's my dilemma, is I want to get a shiny Pidgeot, I want to get a shiny Mayreep, and I want to get a shiny Electrike. But like, the problem is that it's Pidgey and Electrike only have specific, they're swarms basically. I didn't even realize the Electrike event was happening until like 10 o'clock the day of. So basically this is what I do over and over and over and over and over on my time when I'm not streaming. And I'm not going to do it right now, but you've seen, I've done this before on the channel. I'm not going to do it right now. You already know what I'm talking about. So that's fine. Okay. Go back. So yeah, that's why I can't turn off my... If I turn off my Brilliant Diamond or reload it or maybe even change area, it's going to say, oh, you have a new swarm for the day. It's going to be some shitty swarm I don't want. Swarm, look, this is why I like Legends Arceus so much. Again, the worst part of Arceus, besides everything else, is just that it's so limited in what you could hunt. We have to do a Pokemon stream, though. We have to play Brilliant Diamond and catch Darkrai and Arceus. And then, what's the other thing? God damn, he is... Dude, he's homing in on this guy, bro. He's not an anime girl, Goblin. Stop. Okay. Let's never speak of this again. Hilarious. Classy what? Oh, the fucking Goblin Slayer? Yeah, why not? Whatever, man. I barely watch anime as is. But yeah, I'll make thumbnails for a lot of those old playthroughs. It's going to take a while. It's going to literally take months, if not another... It's going to take several months if I'm really on top of it. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Is it's, you know, I want to make sure that every playthrough is dressed up. You know? Especially if they're kind of iconic. Wait, what the fuck? What are we even talking about, dude? I have to pick that shit. I got hops. I got my Nikes on. Laced up, ready to go, ready to hit the paint. How would you guys like it if I became a 2K streamer? Would that not be peak content? I actually do have a 2K game. I fucking buy it randomly sometimes. Even I'm kind of like, what the hell did I buy this for? I seriously played like maybe 10 minutes of 2K, whatever, 2K something. I'll probably make horrible statements to pass the streams. Okay, well, we'll spare you getting banned off YouTube. How about that? No clue what that is. The basketball game, 2K. What the fuck is it? I have a 2K game. It's somewhere in here. There it is, NBA 2K24. I think it was super cheap. I was like, you know what? I buy a 2K game once every 11 years. This will be my 2K game. Why not? Just for shits and giggles, just to, you know, whatever. It was kind of it was a dumb purchase. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay. Dead Space taught me that my heavy leather boots can be a weapon too. Yeah, with the stomping. Dead Space is alone in that visceral feeling of stomping something. It's really good. That's like one of the things I think people remember. It's sad what happened to so many of these series, man. Ugh. But yeah, that's mostly what I've been up to. Oh yeah, Ash, are you still there? Did you leave? She might have left. If you still need the relic stuff, just let me know so I could craft it. I've been trying to make money and people have been undercutting me like crazy. So I have just been getting completely screwed over and I wish I could make money off of it, and it seems like I'm not going to be able to make money off of any of them. Oh, you have to do your demi-atmas, but I'll just give you the stuff and you can just put it in on your retainer or something. I don't know. Because I've been playing a lot of 14 lately. I've been trying to get the healer gloves from Juno, and every time they drop, I'm not healer, and then every time I'm healer, they don't drop. That's my life. That's my lot in life, is when I want something, it never drops, and then when I can't roll on it effectively, it drops. Because they brought back light farming. It's not bad at all. It's actually pretty decent. So I just have to make sure every day I do something. Okay. I put the light ring in, man. I'm not pulling it out. Necklace of Mercantile. Base necklace. 6 points. 8 points. Okay. We can finally get rid of this. I think I'm getting Outer Worlds $5 to $6 on Xbox. Is the Outer Worlds really that good, guys? For the people in the know. Is the Outer Worlds, like, really good? These are exactly identical. Yeah, okay. Dude, I have 10 fingers. I need to put this shit on. It's decent. When's the sequel coming out? Is it October? Should I play the Outer Worlds since I bought it ages ago and I never played it? Like, I know it's got to be mid because I've literally never heard anyone really talk about it at all. So maybe it is, like, really, really mid. You know, usually if a game is, like, you know, something people love so fucking much, usually you hear a ton about it. I've heard nothing about Outer Worlds. Dispel. We have 76, 30 some pounds of healing potions. There. This is what Fallout New Vegas would have been with Fallout 4's engine, but in space. So better Starfield, less boring Starfield. From what I hear, it's okay, but 2 is woke as fuck. Okay, maybe we won't play 2. I mean, we could cram 1 in. That could happen. We could play 1. What's another ancient playthrough I did on the channel? That Dead Space footage, I actually kind of want to watch it because it's kind of made me nostalgic. I mean, like, come on. Like let's just be completely honest, right? Like you're imagine you stumble on a YouTube channel in the year, I don't even fucking know, 2010. You hear this?
Oh, that's why. Okay, now that's taken care of. I'm not reading text logs. They're interesting, but I'm not gonna sit here and read like the 5 dozen shit.
Science log, chief science.
Dude, I don't even know who this person is. They're familiar and alien to me at the same time. How has this happened? Did we go down the wrong timeline? I have to restore the Weave of Fate. That's crazy. That it almost doesn't even sound like me, but I'm having actual, like, what is it, Berenstain Bears type, like, what the hell's going on? That's supposed to be me, allegedly, but who else could have uploaded this video but me, thinking that it was fire? Who else could it have been? It could, oh shit, hello. Oops. That's crazy, man. And then in another 15 years, I'll sound very distinguished and like an old wizard. Life is in Steins Gate. I never got anywhere in Steins Gate. I remember starting the game and I was really bored. Turns out visual novels don't make for interesting playthroughs, folks. You have to be a certain type of person to really enjoy visual novels. The amount of reading in a visual novel is insane. It would put even the longest RPGs to shame. So yeah, that I started a playthrough of Steins Gate and I never went back because that one session was so long and so much reading. What the fuck? That's completely safe. This is bullshit. Okay, that was my fuck up. I made that mistake. Thank you. Being sucks, watch the anime? Okay. Skill issue. Oh my lord. I cannot wait for the day I get to see you play a game with, like, actual consequence. Don't worry, I won't be that toxic in stream. That toxic. Yes. Dude, I had the worst time clearing M7 today. I was genuinely not having fun. I'm sorry, did the Will-O-Wisp open the door with no hands? That's crazy. I had a samurai that kept dying, and they're good. I think they had babyface gear, And I got a 75. It's gonna get rolled. I love visual novels. Yeah, I do too. A certain variety of them. At least I used to. But like, I don't know. I kind of wish visual novels would read themselves to you a little bit. Like, I kind of want them to also be audiobooks. You know? Something like that. I don't know, man. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of work. I'm sure Steins Gate is interesting, but like, it's not a playthrough. It's not a playthrough I would do. Maybe playing the visual novel on my own would be kind of cool. But you know, there's always these weird stipulations and stuff, and you have to skip through a bunch of, you know, text or whatever. Again, not the worst thing in the world, not the best. Muv-Love, Tsukahime, OG Fate, but Steins Gate didn't strike a note with me. I've heard of Muv-Love, I don't know anything about it, I've just heard of it. I'm not like big into anime that's not really shonen normally. Like, I always say that Sailor Moon is basically shonen. It might as well be. Kind of. That's probably the least shonen thing I watch. I just went in the circle, didn't I? Yes. Existential crisis of the human psyche, you mean Evangelion? Well, it's good to see all of you. I know I took a week off, and you know, usually when you take a week off from content, that's bad for the channel, but I really appreciate that you all are, you know, willing to give me grace. That's probably not the right thing to say, right? That's probably not what I really mean. You know, you're willing to give me some leniency, right? I've just been very tired as of late, so it's good to know that I could take a little bit of a break. I'm not like totally gone, and obviously if you at me on Discord, you could reach me, but some days it's already time to stream, and I'm like, fuck, like, what am I gonna do? Log on for 50 minutes of Oblivion? And the answer is yes, I should. Because what's gonna happen is we're gonna run out of shit to do in Oblivion, and then that's gonna be the end of messing around in Oblivion. We're just gonna do the main story. I'm really enjoying what I'm doing now, which is kind of menial stuff. This is like Diablo, basically, but in first person. And then I'm looking forward to Pokemon. I definitely, at some point, Ash, I don't know actually if I'm going to do the whole hunt for shiny. What was the shiny I wanted to get? What was the shiny I wanted to get? I can't remember. There was a shiny I needed your help with, and I can't remember what it was. So I guess I'm not doing it. Like, technically, I should shiny hunt for Mega Houndour, or Mega Houndoom. And, what was the other one? Not Larvitar, not Aeron. You can't really shiny hunt Beldum. There was another one, but I guess I'm just not doing it. I'll be lucky at this rate if I even can shiny hunt a Mayreep and a Pidgey. Like, if I run out of Pokeballs to chain Pidgey right now on my current save, that's it, I'm fucked. I'm not gonna be able to do it, so like I am kind of still itching for a good Pokemon game. I'm very hyped for it. You gave up before you got Space Magic? I mean, I could bring back Starfield. You want to have a Starfield stream? I feel like I'm gonna be bored out of my mind because unfortunately Starfield is just boring. And look, I know they put a lot of love into it. It's definitely a game that's gonna... No, Jesus, no. Okay, well, Starfield is officially dead. I'm gonna ring that one in right now. Starfield is officially dead because 2 of the 5 or so major people that watch my content literally responded with all caps no and Jesus no. That's basically the end of Starfield, 100%. So I will delete the streams out of my thing. I guess I won't. Maybe someday I'll just do it just for whatever, but there's a billion other games I think people would rather watch me play. I feel like menial stuff in Oblivion is somehow more entertaining than Starfield. Now let me know if I'm wrong right now, guys. Like, Ash, what do you want to see me play if you're still here? She's probably gone. Good thing I wasn't there for it. Yeah, good thing I wasn't there for it. He's like, yeah, good thing I missed that shit. You missed the 7-hour intro stream where the most meaningful part of it that actually I enjoyed was talking to your parents. Because you actually have parents in Starfield. And then you go visit them and they're like, oh my god, I heard something happened. Are you okay? Well, son, I'm very proud of you. I was like, dude, what the fuck? And I have a very good relationship with my parents, but to see a parental relationship in a video game done so wholesomely actually could maybe move me to tears a little bit. It's beautiful, man. It was like one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen happen in a Fallout game. I don't know what it is, but Bethesda and your parents is like a great combo. Oh yeah, I'm still playing Frontiers of Pandora. That's Monday's stream, but what I'm going to try to do is make big progress in Shadows this weekend. If I could beat Shadows, Frontiers of Pandora will take over the Saturday slot. That's 100% going to happen. Spirit of the North 2? Oh shit. Yeah, I played Spirit of the North way back when. Maybe that's a maybe though. I'll look into it. If it ever goes on sale or something. Spirit of the North 1 was okay. You know, it wasn't anything I'd rave about. It's more of an artsy game. So I give it its props. What the fuck? No, they're dead. Why did it say it was alive? That's so freaky. Wait. What? It says this body is alive, but it very clearly isn't. I could loot it. What the hell? That's weird. Oh, yo, I did play Cyber Sleuth. I never uploaded it, though. And I stopped. I don't know if I played the deluxe version, either. I think I played the original. Didn't I play one of those parts on the channel? Like, there's that weird lady that works for the evil corporation, and she's, like, flirting with the security guard. And I was like, what the fuck? She's actually, like, flirting with the security guard. I'm like, dude, isn't Digimon supposed to be for children? Crazy, huh? I mean, at this point, the only way I would play it is if I made a stream about it, so you're not wrong. That is something that would become a stream. We gotta clear out the current roster. So basically, I'm thinking that after this stream of Oblivion, which we're already kind of at time anyway, so I'll just play for a little bit more. I'm thinking that after this stream, maybe one more stream of Oblivion, and then we're just gonna actually, like, play the game fully. And just do the story. I think we're getting to the point of actually doing the story for Oblivion, guys. Oh, we can level up. This is the final level up for sure. Absolutely. So let's go back to camp. I guess it's kind of a perfect place to end it, huh? And then next time we'll do one final adventuring stream. A full, like, 3 hours, and that's it. I think I really have to complete and finish the game. As opposed to, well, whatever the hell I call myself doing, which is adventuring. Okay. Alright, genuinely, I don't know if we're going to get another level up. I'm just going to be completely honest. We kind of need one more anyway to get personality to 100. I don't know if we're going to get to it. There. Now, you know how hard it's going to be to level up everything else? You're delving? Yeah, kinda. Okay. Alright, folks. It's been a blast as always. Tomorrow, I guess I'm playing, not Final Fantasy. What is it called? I'm playing Kingdom Hearts tomorrow. I feel like even though it's screwing Xenoblade over, I'll play Kingdom Hearts. I feel like I kind of have to a little bit. Because if I can't just do one session of Kingdom Hearts and then never play it again, that's kind of fucked. So I guess I'll play Kingdom Hearts just so it's not totally dropped. And then I have to play Battlefield anyway. Oh, I missed my daily. Fuck. Whatever. We're going to play more Shadows this weekend. So buckle up, enjoy yourselves. And then we'll play Shadows Saturday and then Sunday, I think. and then that way we could at least have like a diverse amount. You know, we could try to, you know, mix and match it, you know, so that way we're not just playing. Because if I could just bulldoze through another 40% of the game and then finish it not this weekend but next weekend, that would be really good. No worries, Ash. As always, friend, you are always welcome. Same to you, Nargan Viff. Much appreciated, folks. I hope you all... That's not the right thing. I hope you all have a good evening, right? Here. Here you go.
All right, so we're going to continue now on more Dead Space 1. Let's see what I have. Well, I just backed out, so of course I won't see what I fucking have. There you go. I'll buy a power node then.
Was this a new game?
Save up the rest.
There is no merch store. Oh my god, he keeps saying merch store. There is no merch store. Not for Starfield, thank God. Yeah, no Starfield. Starfield is probably hyper dead. I'll keep one Starfield stream just cooking around and kicking around inside of the live stream place. But it's just going to remain hidden and you'll never see it. So... that'll be like April Fool's 2027. I'll be like, hey, remember when we all shit on this? Where's my Stanley Cup with your likeness? Nowhere. If we ever even get keychains, brother, that would be too soon. I would literally just pay for you all to have some keychains. Like, seriously. I'll just have 10 of them get made or something and then just be like, all right, you can buy them now. And it'll just be S&P 1K on one of those little plastic slabs. S&P 1K. And that way you could actually like go outside with it. And that's the thing that I think a lot of people's merch doesn't allow people to do, is you can't go outside with something that has anything violent or sexual on it, you know? S&P 1K you could go outside with. You just say, oh, it's just random letters. It's a code. It's a guild code or something. I don't know. I'll sculpt a bust with marble. Oh my god. He wants a bust of me. You know what? I'm not even gonna entertain that, folks. You have a good night. I'm out of here, folks. And tomorrow we will play Kingdom Hearts for sure. 10,000%. Yes. Yes.